Alright, welcome back everybody. I'm Guy on Ostrich, that is a capital Goo, how do you do? And today, we're going to be taking on what seems like it's going to be a gauntlet of gym leaders. I mean, it's only going to be two, but we're going to try and take on both Koga and Sabrina. Yeah. So let's just get right onto it. Like, we left off at the Sylph Tower, but now we're gonna go and we're gonna just. I just got on. I just want to head to Fuchsia. I don't know why I'm stumbling over words there, but strategy can beat brute strength. I don't think that's what he said, but fully. But alright, so I've grinded up everybody to level to 48 or so, and like I didn't get Rufus up to 47. I mean to 48 because I figured he would be one of those getting a whole lot of levels throughout this. And Rufus I feel like is going to be the key to beating Sabrina out of what I have. And I could be completely wrong. I could be very wrong, and we could be seeing our first loss today. I'm actually nervous going into this episode today. So I feel like Koga's gonna be a fairly simple psychic sweep. But I'm not too sure about I'm not too sure about Koga. But I do think having Earthquake on our Duck Trio, on old Rufus here, I think that's gonna come in handy a whole lot. But there's a whole lot riding on this episode if I get what I say I'm gonna get done. Alright, here's a Cadabra. Here's our... Alright. I know it's level 31, but that's pretty much my strategy, is Rufus has one of the high speeds in the game, and Slash has a high crit rate, and the speed is one of the biggest factors to the crit rate in the red, blue, yellow. So I'm really hoping to just somehow outspeed Alakazam. Hopefully Rufus outspeeds, gets the speed tie, whatever it is, to then go on and beat the Alakazam in one hit. If that doesn't happen, I have no idea I don't know how to feel about any of this or the rest of it. And I really hate the level gapping they have between where we were to here, because they have the level 33s, but then the gym leader is going to be at level 50, and that just takes a whole lot more. Like, the levels here seem even worse than. Because I mean, I went and I fought like a bunch of the trainers that were left over, and also like I fought a lot of the trainers also, and I only was able to get one up to level 48 while fighting the trainers. So I don't really know the thought process behind most of it. It's kind of interesting too how you can actually see the lines in the floor for where the wall is, though. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? Not ninjas, that's for sure. Right. And then we're in a poison gym that mostly had psychic types. So that's an interesting one, but Get the Hypno. And that goes down. Yeah. Oh, drop my balls. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna walk back, heal up, and get our PP back for get the PP back for Earthquake, just in case I do need to go out into Rufus. But yeah, we're making really good progress already. Alright, they need to take our Pokemon. And I'm pretty confident I know just what'll win this gym fight, and it's doing that, and we should be good to go now. Alright, so we're gonna head on back in here and just walk back around the way we went already. We are gonna be able to dodge this trainer, and then alright. Fwahahaha. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall feel the despair of poison and sleep techniques. Alright. So hopefully we don't feel the power of poison or sleep techniques, and we just go, alright, Blaine, you know what time it is. Go 1. Let's go 2. Alright. Let's go with the third one. Alright. And last but not least, let's top it off. Alright. Just like that. Koga's down. You have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge. Alright. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Take this too. We received TM06, which is the TM for Toxic. It is a secret technique over 400 years old. And that's all. Alright. It's a secret enough to share it with me, but not tell me anything about it. So that's very unfortunate, but I know what it already does. And it poisons the Pokemon that you use it on, and then the damage will add up over time, where they would normally lose a set amount for health. It could be 1/16 of the health. It might go from 1/16 to 2/16 or 1/8. I'm not quite sure on the true numbers to it, but that seems about right with the scaling of how they or how it scales and the damage it does. And we're gonna go back up the cycling road as we make our way back to Saffron City. And we're gonna make our way to Saffron City so we can go and guess there's no money in fighting kids. Alright, so there's one person I randomly didn't fight. Cool. Cue Ball. The Cue Ball wants to fight. He has a level 29 Mankey. I feel bad for him because he's had a level 29 Mankey. And send out a Primate. A level 29 Primate, and he had a level 29 Primate. And just like that, we should be back to carrying on our way. You got burned out. It should show you the, like, difficulty's not the right word for it, because you get high enough level, like, it's not really difficult, you just sit there, run back and forth, and hit a button. But just the annoyance of having to grind up to get everything to level 50 when the last thing you fought was a level 41. Like, that's where the annoyance in this comes into play with having to grind. But we're getting real close to Saffron City, as it's just like right through this little gateway. I'm gonna go hill up, and then we're gonna make our way to the leader. And I'm hoping that my strategy works out enough. I would like to have Doug Trio at level 50 though, going into it. So I'm going to switch back and put Rufus up front. And we're gonna go to the gym, and we're just gonna see if we can get everything figured out. Get everybody up to the right level. Get Rufus up to a level high enough where he can do enough damage, and you're gonna see I have no true idea what's the correct pathway is for it. Sabrina is younger than I, but I respect her. Okay. Well, at least she has respect from people. But, alright. Okay, so sends out a Ghastly. So, we did fight more psychic types in the poison gym, and now we're fighting a poison type in the psychic gym. That's a pretty good joke. That's very interesting that is how that happened to turn out. But super effective, and everything's good, and it's not good enough though. Alright. I wonder how much I could run back and forth on this. But I do need the levels, so we're gonna actually... Saffron is famous for its psychics. You want to see Sabrina, I can tell. I mean, that's a pretty obvious one since we're in the gym. I mean... Ooh, slow, bro. But... I could try it, but that would just be dumb on my part to attempt it. We're gonna get Ground. And we're gonna use Fly. And the growl mattered, I believe. Oh yeah, and we gotta try attack on birds from grinding. So birds has a very strong move now that it's able to use against. It has a strong normal type move now to use. So Alright, Mr. Mime comes in at level 34. It is ridiculous at the levels. And I think like there's a lot of complaints about Generation 2 having a poor level up system. But I mean, I think like you're seeing I think this is just as poor because unless they really intended for, like, everybody who played this to do the strategy. Like, everyone's done at least once. It's, like, everyone's had to have done it at least once while they were a kid, where they only leveled up their one starter Pokemon, and that was it. I know I did it, and I got my Charizard up to level 100, and I wasn't able to ever beat the first member of the Elite Four in Fire Red, because I taught all these HM moves to Charizard too, because I just was like, oh, he could learn them. And I thought just because he learned them, that meant that, like, I thought the moves were actually supposed to be really good because he could learn them. So I went and fought Lorelei with good old Fly and Cut and Strength. And I think, and Blast Burn. Yep. And this might be this is a dangerous move right here that I just clicked through not paying attention, and I'm happy that it paid off. We're gonna try and, I probably need to try and pay a little bit more attention to this and see how everything goes, but it's getting to a point where everything feels like it is winding down, and just like all the grinding is going on. I'm really curious now. Like, I know that Blaine has a 54 as his ace, so I'm curious as to what our last gym leader has though too, as I just mindlessly go around. I know there's a trick to being able to actually get this, but I might actually just, is it down? Okay. I feel like this is the right spot actually though. And it doesn't seem like it is, so I was talking about Surge's gym causing me a lot of problems, and then here I am. Like, I got that on my second try, and I've just been running around hitting, I think, the same exact pattern on every single time. So alright, so maybe oh, there we go. Alright, so here we go. This is the interesting part. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic power since I was a child. I have first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Alright, so I believe it's Abra, Cadabra, and then Alakazam. They're all level 50, so here's to hoping. Alright, we outspeed the Abra and hit Slash, and we get the crit. Cadabra comes out, and we outspeed and get the Slash. If we get a level up right here, that'd be big. Alright, speed's at 157. Sabrina sends out Alakazam. We outspeed, and moment of truth. Ooh. Okay, Side Wave has a chance to not do too much damage at all. Woo-wee. I feel like I just got super lucky there. Okay. Alright. And with that, we have defeated Sabrina. But a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. You earned the Marsh Badge. Alright. The Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much. Wait, please take this TM with you. We received TM46, which is Psywave. It uses powerful psychic waves to inflict damage. Psywave isn't the best move because it varies between its attacks. Like there's the possibility of it doing low damage, and there's a possibility of it actually being a really good move and doing a whole lot of damage. But I've not had it normally be too good. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just head on to Pallet Town, head back home, and you're meant to go in more of a you're meant to wrap around and head back here. But I mean, you got Fly, and I think this is probably the better, as far as simpler route to take. So we need to surf, and we'll get on Carpe Diem. And I want to just check out this grass and try one encounter in here. And I get a Pidgey at level 15. So just like that, I think we are going to leave. Oh, and we're on. Let's use birds. I've become a big fan of Dodrio throughout just the little bit that I've been using him in this. Alright, and then we end up with the Tentacool, and a fun fact, my first ever shiny was a Tentacruel in a game where I played Silver. So I'm going to Thunder Wave the Tentacool, and I think I need to quick attack it, and I think that will deal just enough damage where we can go and we can throw a Pokeball at it and not feel like we're... Alright, and we catch the Tentacool too. It can sometimes be found all dry and shriveled up on a beach. Toss it back into the sea to revive it. I'm going to just name this Doc. Yep, just Doc. Nothing else. And then we're just gonna continue on down. I'm gonna save the trainers for any kind of grinding that I may need to do. And we're wait for him to turn around, wait for him to turn around, wait for him to turn around. Okay. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I know there's this part where the route turns into... There might be two different routes here, actually, before you get to the island, but without having any drop downs, I'm not gonna really worry or stress that. And I'm going to go ahead and walk into the Pokemon Mansion to start out, to just get our encounter, and then see what we get, and then I'm going to head back, and then I'm gonna head on to the Pokemon Center and heal everybody up. We get Eradicate, and that is not going to be our encounter since we've got Eradicate already with Splinter. The music was kind of cool there. And we get a Grimer. And I think Grimer could be a really cool Pokemon to use in this. I don't know when we would actually get the chance to use it or when it would be useful, but I mean, as far as like being an interesting one to use, I definitely think that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, and we get the Grimer. It's just a thing of sludge. Oh, made of hardened sludge, it smells too putrid to touch. Even weeds won't grow in its path. Well, it's a pretty easy one. We're gonna name it Stinky. Stinky the Grimer. And I'm gonna go and find the Pokemon Center here, and we're going to heal up, and that'll be the episode. So thank you all for watching, and just as always, I am Guy on Ostrich, and that is a capital Goo, and how do you do? And with that, a peace out.